For decades now, the forests of Rendlesham have had more sightings of mysterious morons than anywhere else in the UK. Now a band of hardcore military men, hospital porters and pest controllers are out to identify these unexplained morons.
Down where the mountain men live, the dirty deeds and the whiskey grants. Made of sound as a toothless branch, plays the keys when he speaks in sound. Well, I'll be back with an iron beer and shotgun shells and a bandolier.
When folklore bites back and leaves a trail of proof, one team of brothers seek the truth.
Episode 1 of Finding Morons. We are in Rendlesham Forest, and as always has been said, just like Bigfoot in the States, Rendlesham Forest has its share of what they call morons. Similar, but less intelligent than we believe. However, they have similar habitat building skills, and we think, and I sense them around somewhere, the smell probably. And the stench of these things, well, you can catch them at a mile, right? We think we have found a moron shelter, and if the cameraman wants to focus in, much like Bigfoot, but not as intelligently built, and we think that's a moron shelter, so we're going to continue this. And I know Ronnie LeBlanc, I know you got Monsterland. This could be Moron Land, and so we got to get them shirts going. Let's be quiet, because there could be a moron anywhere here. It is a habitat, and we're going to explore more of that after this commercial break. With all the nastiness out here, isn't it really great that, you guys are hanging? Because, with all the negativity about this place, it's a beautiful place, and, lots go on out here, and it's kind of weird.
What the hell's going on?
Wait a minute. You know what? I'm telling you, folks.
There's something out there.
There's something. And, again, okay, we're going right from Rendlesham right into finding morons. Because, just like Bigfoot in the States, these, though less intelligent beings that reside in this forest from time to time are known for throwing things. Sticks, rocks, I've heard, dummies, all kind of things. And they come out, and I'm telling you, Ben, over there, you're peeing, I'm sorry. We have to be quiet, because I think it's time for us to start signaling back and see if we get any responses. They're not happy we're here. That's usually, from what I've heard, very similar behaviors to primitive Bigfoot, but Bigfoot, again, more evolved and, cleaner, probably, and less smelly. But I think really we need to start practicing the moron knocks. We need to see if we get any of the screams or howls of hate that there is. Anger, it's this unearthly kind of scream. I've heard that on the YouTube or on the internet. I've seen things on Facebook and internet radio shows. I've heard their calls. We need to get proof. I'm telling you, we're going to sell this show, Finding Morons. It's a go, and you know what? We'll take Bobo, or Bozo as I like to call him, away from that crew finding Bigfoot, and it'll work for us. And Ronnie, I'm sorry, I'm nicking this, because we're going to moron land, so it doesn't have to be altered too much. I'm telling you what, this place needs the respect it's going to get from us. And let's be quiet. I don't want to upset any of them, because I think a family unit's out here or something. I don't know. We've seen the structure. I've already been assaulted with sticks. and other sundry things. Let's see what else happens. Let's go on to the landing sites, though. I'm getting a little nervous about all this, being out here in the big moron land.
Let's move on.
Let's move on. I mean, I think it's safer.
Larry, tell us about this sculpture.
Well, you know, it's a great thing, isn't it? You know, art is art, and it's...
What the fuck?
What?
Is there something out there?
Hey!
What the fuck is that?
Holy
shit!
Oh my...
Fuck that! I'm out of here. Fuck it. Let's go.
It's a moron or a
Bigfoot. What the fuck
Either
that
way, we're out of here.
Let's get out of here.
Fuck this.
Shit.
I'm too old for this shit. I've had too much.
Okay. Me and Larry, we've composed ourselves. But I'm telling you, that was creepy.
I'll tell you what.
Man, we got to see this. We got to see this through.
We can't. Ben is relieving himself once again somewhere.
Well, he pissed himself, didn't he?
He did. So you know, he has, thank God, a change of clothes for Broad. In this series, Finding Morons, we also accept that the behaviors of morons are very similar to Bigfoot, but less sophisticated.
Yeah.
And you know, we know about the smell of Bigfoot. We know this is excruciating to smell the morons because, and we have detected a stench that I'm telling you can only be one thing. So we also know they respond to tree knocks, very similar, because it is a primitive species of creature, but again, not as sophisticated and can be dangerous, especially their mouths. You get bit by these things. And anyway, we're going to try an experiment. Ben wants nothing to do with it. He's right there, and I can't deal with that. But we're going to try to signal them, since we've filmed one, apparently. We thought it was Bigfoot, but the smell, clearly a moron. We're trained. We know these woods. We know what to expect in them, and we also know we are in a moron habitat. It is a habituated area by morons that they will protect with anything, use any means. So we're not fools, and we're very aware of it. So we're going to do a few tree knocks, and you tell me when.
Okay, Larry, let's give it one good knock and see if we get a response, yeah?
I think this is a good tree to try it.
Yeah, that's a nice one. Should give a nice echo.
You know, Finding Bigfoot, eat our hearts out. This is the new show, Finding More. But let's see if this is the pilot. All right, let's give it a good one, because they could be right next to us. You don't know. Usually behind you until they get you, and that's it.
Let's try a double knock, Larry. Let's give it one for luck. The fuck is that?
Documents are fake! That's Larry's handwriting!
Where the fuck's that coming from?
Listen, we got to get out of here. We've got a moron. It's not a Bigfoot, Tino. Ben, run!
Let's get the
Put
fuck.
your pants on.
Come on.
We got to get out of here.
Let's go.
We are in the morons' territory. We are not safe. We'll either pay for it in this forest or on Facebook tomorrow, but either way, we're doomed.
Headings out where the mountain men live, the dirty deeds in the whiskey grants. Native silence a toothless brands, plays the keys when he speaks in sound. Well, I'll be back with an iron beer, then shotgun shells and a bandolier, cotton stands and dirty boots. I'm riding out my last good time. Think it's spitting out.